Hi guys, this is our video update for our second day in Germany on our 21-day European trip. Today we started off outside of Heidelberg where we had our Airbnb. It was a really great place. So we took off of there after sleeping in until about 10.
Whoops. It was actually not intended to be that
But
long.
yes, so we got to sleep in, have a late morning, then took off from Heidelberg, headed toward Rothenburg, where we spent a few hours.
Yeah, just looking around and stuff. Didn't pay for anything there. We just wanted to see the city. Um, we, it's like the most well preserved
Like a medieval
German
German town.
Yeah, so they've got this really amazing like fortress wall that runs along the whole city, and we walked along that for a while, and that was really cool.
Yeah, and found a really cool like souvenir German-made shop.
Yeah.
Had lots of cool stuff that we could have bought.
Yeah, and some really fun shopkeepers.
Yeah.
The women that worked there were pretty funny.
Yeah, so we spent maybe like 3 hours there.
Yeah.
So not that long, but definitely seemed like a cool place. And then from there, we headed to Nuremberg, which is about a little over an hour away. Headed to Nuremberg and didn't really have a plan, just drove and headed over there. What do we do first?
We found a parking spot, which is actually pretty difficult, especially for the type of car we have, a minivan. So if you're going to rent a car, try and make it a little more compact.
I'm pretty sure we have the only minivan in Germany. Everything is like a little hatchback or a little sedan, so we probably stick out.
Yeah, we tried to find parking, and we did. We ended up finding some good parking, and then we walked to the first big cathedral that we saw, and it was pretty cool. Gave some World War II history inside the church. We just kind of hung out around there for a little bit. You don't need to pay to go into that particular church. It's like
Saint.
Started
with an S.
I don't remember.
Saint something.
Saint something with the source of the S in Nuremberg. So
it was one of there's like 3 really tall ones that we could see. So one of those.
Right.
So yeah, spent a little time there. It was very cool, and like she said, free. So from there, we kind of just wandered around, headed up. We
found a map actually.
Yes.
Yeah, which was really helpful, and it points out all the big like points of interest, which is great. And it doesn't have English, but you can figure it out.
Yeah, we don't know any German, and we navigated fine in our 2 days in Germany. People really, most people we've asked have spoken at least good enough English.
Yeah. We know how to say.
So we have been lazy Americans and not known any German and still been catered to. So that's something. Something to not let hold you back if you're thinking about headed to Germany. So we've been fine. But yeah, from there we headed to the what's it called? Schloss Nuremberg.
It's like Kaiserberg.
Something like that. It's like in English, it's like the Imperial Castle.
Yeah, Kaiserberg.
Yes, in Nuremberg. And we headed up there a little bit late. They closed at 5. We hadn't done any research on this place really. I'm sorry, they closed at 6 o'clock. And they wanted, I believe, 8 euro for entrance, which we didn't pay for. We wandered around the outside and like the courtyard and stuff for a little bit, which was pretty cool in and of itself for free.
Gives really good views of the city.
Yeah, so I don't know if it would be worth it for the 8 euro, but the outside could be worth the trip itself. Yeah, some good views.
Yeah, for sure.
From there, we headed down to a couple other big churches.
They were like in these main like town squares, which are they're really fun. There's a fun energy in like town squares and things. We headed in particular to this one church that we wanted to see. It's like Saint Lorenz something, and I had been to Nuremberg about 7 years earlier, and I remember seeing this church that had a lot of World War II history attached to it, related in particular to Hitler, who kind of favored Nuremberg. And there are some really famous pictures of him standing on the steps of this particular church, and it got like destroyed during World War II several times, and he like paid to like get it rebuilt and that kind of thing. And so it's just kind of just a sobering area, you know, to be in, and just lots of history there.
Yeah, which we didn't really get to delve into.
Right.
But one very cool highlight was we found a antique, like military antique store, which is like all full of World War II memorabilia, which was supposedly authentic, and it looked authentic. So, but yeah, the shopkeeper spoke English, and so
I was happy to talk to him.
Yeah, we spent probably, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes in there talking about all the stuff he had, and you know, just
he was educating us a little bit.
Yeah,
about stuff.
It was very cool, and I wish we had like more room and this money and to buy some of it, but it was really cool.
Yeah.
Well, that was one little stop we took, and then after that we just wandered a little bit and found somewhere for another German dinner. We were looking for somewhere where water was free, because it doesn't appear to be free anywhere. For just regular tap water, they charge you like
what is
€3 or something for like a glass, like €2 or €3. So that's something to be aware of if you're coming over to Germany. I'm not sure how it's going to be in like Italy or France, but so far in the cities we've been in Germany,
water's been hard to come by.
It's hard to find. There's like no drinking fountains, and you can't just get like a glass of water for free at a restaurant.
So you have to carry your water.
Yes,
with you
it's actually cheaper to buy beer than to
buy water.
Than to buy a glass of water. So, stay hydrated. So yeah, I had a nice German dinner outside, bratwurst, and
with a really friendly German waitress who didn't speak hardly any English, but we functioned pretty well.
It was a good experience, though.
Yeah, it was.
Not being catered to, I guess.
Yeah, she asked for help from like people sitting around us
who spoke
English
and German.
Yeah, everyone here is really friendly and happy.
Yeah,
I mean, if you try even a little bit, they seem to respond really well.
Yeah, we've had really good experiences. I haven't had any, like,
no.
I don't know, negative, like,
reactions.
Yeah, to us being tourists or not speaking German.
Bathrooms are hard to find too.
Yeah. I think that might be true in every big city.
Yeah.
Unless you like pay for a restaurant.
Can't really go in.
Yeah. Another thing to keep in mind. And
find one, take the opportunity.
Yes. So yes, another German dinner, bratwurst, and
sauerkraut, just because we loved it so much.
Yeah, and it's pretty affordable. We got like 6 little bratwurst and a bunch of sauerkraut and like a potato salad.
They always provide bread. It's
and
definitely very filling.
That was like €6, I think, for a plate. So that's not bad. Like less than $7.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then headed down to the Munich area where we are staying tonight, and we'll be staying for 2 more nights after tonight. So we just got to our Airbnb spot, and it seems really great and really clean, and we are looking forward to spending some time around Munich, and we'll keep you updated. Planning on doing this again tomorrow night, and thanks for watching for those of you who are. Well, I guess you obviously are. But yeah, thanks, and hope you enjoy these. Bye, guys.